coming up, a study done on skipping breakfast, speaking with the editor-in-chief for the Texas Tribune, and Austin city limits tips and tricks. All this and more coming up on Good Morning Longhorns.
Good morning, Longhorns. For Wednesday, October 12th, I'm Andrea Muniz.
And I'm Tori McClung. Thanks for joining us this Wednesday.
How are you doing this week, Tori?
I'm doing pretty good. I have a lot of homework and assignments, but it's been balanced out because there's been a lot of fun things happening in Austin. One thing, our campus was really excited about beating OU, so.
Great game this weekend. Did you watch it?
Yes, I did. I'm so glad we beat them by so much. And
I know. Great win for UT, and we have so much going on in Austin this month. You know, Harry Styles, ACL, then we have Austin Film Festival at the end of the month, Halloween. It definitely feels like a roller coaster with all the stuff going on in midterms, but yeah. I think we'll come out of it okay. But speaking of roller coasters, let's get into this week's topics. A safety feature on the new iPhone 14 has been making a little too many calls to 911. The feature called Crash Detection is intended to call 911 in case of an accident. However, users' trips to the amusement park are not so much of a thrill to 911 dispatch centers. Centers have reported an influx of automated message calls saying, the owner of this iPhone was in a severe car crash. While this feature has been reported to correctly notify 911 of severe car crashes, this feature has also misinterpreted the movement of roller coaster rides. The iPhone, equipped with a gyroscopic sensor and accelerometer, are programmed to display an alert on the iPhone and call emergency services if the alert is not dismissed within 20 seconds. Apple says this feature will be improved over time. Till then, if users are going to an amusement park, they can put their iPhones on airplane mode or maybe even leave their phones behind altogether. But if you must take your phone on the ride, maybe opt for the teacups or the carousel.
Yeah, or you can skip the rides and go straight to the concession stand and get some snacks, maybe some M&Ms. Speaking of M&Ms, this Halloween, kids may notice something different about their candy. The world's leading manufacturer of chocolates, Mars Incorporated, recently announced that a new M&M spokes candy would be joining the pack. Along with red, yellow, green, orange, blue, and brown, we now have a purple M&M. It's created to represent inclusivity and acceptance. Now, even though purple is the newest addition to the M&M gang in over a decade, she's not the only change the spokes candies have had over the years. At the start of 2022, the company altered the M&M characters to better reflect today's society, and just like with purple, promote inclusivity. Now, the most noticeable difference was with the green M&M, whose high-heeled go-go boots and flirtatious appearance were swapped for a more laid-back look. The company states that purple is known for her charming and quirky personality, which comes from her self-confidence and authenticity. She's also a peanut M&M. Making the purple M&M even more cool, she has her own music video, I'm Just Gonna Be Me. And for every stream of the video, M&Ms will donate $1 to the worldwide nonprofit organization, A Scene for Hope. So what do you think about the 7th M&M?
I think this is fantastic. I think that especially going into, like the candy eating season of Halloween, it's going to be really exciting to see a new M&M on the packages. And I mean, I'm all for, brands revamping their image and, promoting inclusivity. But speaking of renovating an image, the UT Tower will be renovated for the first time in its 85-year history. $26 million is being invested into this project by the University Texas System Board of Regents. UT President Jay Hartzell said in a statement, their investment will enhance and preserve the tower's legacy and ensure that it shines brighter for generations to come, expressing his gratitude towards the Board of Regents. The money will also be used to update the landscaping on campus grounds. The university is expected to further announce the restoration project at the November 12th home football game. Tori, what do you think of this renovation?
I'm really excited about it. The UT Tower is not only a symbol, of the university, but also Austin itself. So I'm really interested in this renovation to see not only what it means for the campus, but also what it means for the city of Austin.
I agree. Well put.
Let's take a look at weather. Joining us on set is Logan Dubel. What's the weather looking like, Logan?
Thank you, Tori. The calendar may say it's fall, but it's still feeling like the dog days of summer here in Austin. Today, expect partly cloudy skies and a scorching high of 95 degrees with a chance for a stray shower or a thunderstorm. You can bring an umbrella to avoid a repeat of the first day of classes washout. Temperatures will drop to 67 tonight. With high pressure in control, sunny skies are taking over tomorrow and Friday with highs of 91 and overnight lows bottoming out at 66 and 61 respectively. Temperatures will remain steamy into the weekend for Saturday's game day against Iowa State with partly cloudy skies and a high of 93. Closing out the weekend on Sunday, Austin may see its first bout of rain in weeks with chances for showers continuing into Monday and Tuesday. The summer feeling may not last for much longer though. A big cool down into the lower 70s and even the upper 60s is coming by mid next week. That's the latest from the Weather Center. I'm Logan Dubel.
Thanks, Logan. Stay tuned for more Good Morning Longhorns after the break. Hey Tori, what did you have for breakfast today?
I actually haven't had anything for breakfast yet, but I'll probably get a muffin after the show.
That sounds so good. I feel like, I love breakfast, but maybe not, I'm not always so good at eating it in the morning. You know, I love like breakfast food later. But yeah, as we are on the topic of breakfast, TSTV reporter Hope Vanderberg talked with UT doctoral candidates on breakfast habits. Let's take a look.
Actually seeing those long-term impacts it's really shifted my perspective. So I'm always about breakfast now. I eat it every day.
It always seemed like a big thing to follow, but having now been in this lab and experiencing all of the different techniques associated with breakfast, it's more of an integral part of my day.
Our big question is really, are there benefits to eating breakfast? We're really specifically looking at body composition in this long-term trial and kind of how the introduction of breakfast and these people who habitually don't eat breakfast, how can that really impact some of these outcomes across the long term? We really tend to see this increase in breakfast skipping habits among young teens and adolescents and young adults.
And in this very sensitive window, we have individuals who are forming their habits for a lifelong of what they'll eat and how they'll eat it.
We really are recruiting in that age range, so anyone from 13 to 21, but since we are on campus, we are very accessible to these UT students. We do provide breakfast meals for 6 months for everyone, plus some free food with our testing weeks as well, and you could actually see an impact on how your eating habits might change some of your habits. I'm really excited about this year just because it will be a very full study and we have a lot of exciting stuff happening.
Even on the smallest scale, remembering that this needs to impact the greater population. Like, why are we doing this? Why does it matter?
We've actually seen a lot of prominent research lately about how your dietary habits now can impact yourself later in life. Improving some of these habits like eating breakfast or exercising can decrease your risk of heart disease or obesity, diabetes, things like that in the future.
Hopefully those findings are able to assist individuals in potentially incorporating breakfast into their habitual dietary pattern, and maybe that can build into a greater healthy dietary pattern overall.
Like, we can really show an impact on the rest of your lives.
It's so cool learning about the studies that they have going on at UT. And it's also cool because that was my TA for the nutrition class. So I'm like, go Morgan.
Wow, yeah. You know someone that was on Good Morning Longhorns.
Yeah.
Awesome. But moving on to our next package, the editor-in-chief of the Texas Tribune made a special appearance last week at a workshop hosted by the Asian American Journalists Association. Gmlh reporter Kevin Basker attended the event. Let's take a look into what happened.
The GB Dealey Center for New Media graced an exquisite guest this past Tuesday. Presented by the Asian American Journalists Association, all the way from the Texas Tribune, Chief Editor Sewell Chan made a at Austin.
You're thinking about doing journalism professionally, you're in the hardest time right now because how do you get the experience? My biggest advice to students, just read broadly, consume a lot of information because that will actually help you become a better journalist and a more curious person.
I'm Kevin Bosker, reporting for TSTV News.
So Andrea, did you go to ACL this past weekend?
I did not, but I know weekend 2 is coming up, so I'm kind of thinking about it. I still haven't gotten any tickets or anything, but yeah, what about you?
I haven't gone. I think it may just be like a next year thing. I'm still a freshman, so.
There's always time.
I walked by it though, so.
Yeah.
But, well, for those of you that do plan to attend ACL this weekend or the next weekend, Itza Martinez is here to tell you all the tips and tricks to keep in mind when you attend Austin City Limits.
Hey, Good Morning Longhorns. I'm Itza, and weekend 2 of ACL is just around the corner. So let's talk some tips and tricks to survive a full weekend of fun. First things first, stay hydrated. I know it's October, but the Texas heat is still very brutal, especially if you're going to be outside for a very long time. ACL does allow you to bring in things like reusable water bottles and Camelbacks, so I definitely do recommend to bring those, as they have refilling stations so you can just refill as you need. And it's also cheaper that way. ACL can be very overpriced when it comes to food and drinks, so being able to just refill your water as needed is a lot cheaper and a lot better. And yeah, don't forget to hydrate. So kind of going off of what I said in the last part, the sun is still very much strong, so please wear some sunscreen this weekend, reapply as needed, and make sure you take care of yourself and your skin. Speaking from experience, I definitely wish I knew this last year. Number 3, I know it's really tempting to dress super, super cute because ACL is a big fashion show for everyone. Dress cute for your pictures, but make sure you're wearing comfortable shoes because a lot of ACL is standing around and it's not going to be as enjoyable if you are in pain the whole time. So dress cute, but make sure you have comfortable shoes on and make sure you dress comfy enough to enjoy yourself as well. Number 4, I know it is tempting to record a lot of videos, but just speaking from experience, you're not going to watch them back and they're just going to take up a lot of storage in your phone. So just be present in the moment, enjoy your time there. You paid a lot of money to be there, and these, artists are probably going to be the first and only time you get to see them. So just take advantage of this opportunity to just listen to your favorite music. And last but not least is tip number 5, plan your rides in advance. Speaking from experience, ACL is very crowded and lots of traffic around Zilker, especially during this time of the year. So if you don't do it in advance, you'll end up waiting about an hour for your ride to get there, and that's just a very stressful experience, because ACL should not be stressful at all. It should be a lot of fun. So again, if you are going this weekend, please have so much fun, be safe, stay hydrated, and take some pictures.
Stay tuned for more Good Morning Longhorns after the break. Welcome back to Good Morning Longhorns. From one festival to the next here in Austin, Austin Film Festival is set to happen at the end of this month and celebrates the craft of storytelling by championing the work of writers, filmmakers, and artists who use visual and written language to tell a story. Today we have a wonderful guest, Kendall Crow, with us, who is a conference intern with the Austin Film Festival and is also a student right here at UT. Welcome, Kendall.
Thank you.
It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
So I just wanted to talk to you about how'd you get involved with Austin Film Festival?
Yeah, so I feel like as a senior in college, I've been using Handshake a lot lately, going on it, exploring for opportunities. So I came across it this summer. They're always looking for interns and volunteers. So I applied for an internship, not for a specific program, but the conference coordinator actually reached out to me and said that they needed conference interns for the upcoming festival. So got started with my orientation in June and started this semester.
That's fantastic. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the internship. So what does your day-to-day with Austin Film Festival look like?
Yeah, I'd say being an intern in this season in particular is a lot of work. The conference is at the end of this month, so we've been as interns, we've been dealing with a lot of the copywriting for the Twitter, Instagram accounts, and we've been, I had to book flights for some of the screenwriters and directors coming in, and then for the actual conference, each intern is assigned a venue or a room inside a venue where we will be the room managers for that conference. So we'll be dealing with all the panelists that come through, kind of helping make sure the panels run smoothly.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of pressure, but it sounds like fun.
It's
right?
exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet, so we'll see.
I'm sure you're going to do a great job.
Thank you.
But what are you looking forward to with Austin Film Festival?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to just, I'd say as an intern, it feels really cool to be able to have, it's nerve-wracking, but to be able to have the responsibility of kind of running an entire room throughout the festival is amazing, not to mention getting to meet and interact with all the panelists coming through, which is a variety of directors, screenwriters, producers. So just kind of being involved in every moment of the conference is really exciting.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like a fantastic opportunity for you to like network, especially because you are a radio, television, and film major.
Yes.
So like what is your goal with being a TV film major?
Yeah, I want to write for TV. Ultimately, dream would be to be a showrunner one day. So we'll see what happens.
That's fantastic. Is there any particular filmmakers you're looking forward to seeing? Any films that are maybe on the slate for this year?
Yeah, so I'm actually excited. We work the entire conference, the conference interns in particular, but they give us the next 4 days off to attend the festival. So I've been completely uninvolved with the film side of it, so I don't know anything about the short films or the screenings that will be happening throughout the festival. So I'm kind of excited, like that will be more of a surprise for me. In terms of writers coming down, I know we have Stephen Merchant coming, who created The Office, Dee Dee Gardner, who won an Oscar for Moonlight. We have a lot of big name writers coming in, so I'm excited to
Wow,
talk to
this is
them.
really exciting. So people are taking their films to the festival and hopefully getting some eyes on it, maybe some critical acclaim. So what kind of awards are being given at the festival?
Yeah, so there's 40 plus awards that we offer throughout the festival in a variety of categories. We have awards for obviously short films, all the screenings that will be taking place in a variety of categories. We have awards for screenplays, there's teleplay awards, feature awards, there's a podcast fiction award. We have a lot of fellowships, so we partner with companies. For example, we have a Josephson Entertainment Fellowship, which we'll be choosing two screenplays from the festival and giving a one-on-one mentorship program in LA to the winners.
Awesome. That sounds like an amazing award.
Yeah.
So last question, you're a TV and film major, you're interning at a film festival. What is your favorite movie, or what are you recommending people to watch this season?
Yeah, I'd say I tend to go towards more dramas, more coming-of-age dramas. I'd say my favorite film would be The Perks of Being a Wallflower. More recently, I really enjoyed Peanut Butter Falcon, which I think came out in 2019. As for TV, I've been getting back into 90s and early 2000s teen dramas. Dawson's Creek. I love Dawson's Creek. It's actually the lead in the show is a aspiring filmmaker, so that was kind of cool to see that as well.
Awesome. Well, I'll definitely have to look into those. But thank you for being on the show today. Austin Film Festival runs from October 27th to November 3rd. For more information and to purchase badges and passes to attend this year's celebration, you can visit austinfilmfestival.com. Stick with us. We'll be back for more after the break. Austin City Limits Music Festival kicked off its 2022 season this past weekend with headliners like SZA, Lil Nas X, Casey Musgraves, Noah Cyrus, and more. Thousands of people gathered to see their favorite performers at Silver Park. But the anticipation for these extravagant performances are not limited to the music. We are here for the outfits. So today, Tori, Logan, and myself are going to be rating some of the outfits from ACL Weekend 1. Are you guys ready?
Yes,
We're ready.
Awesome. So first outfit is Casey Musgraves. You know, she's sporting a wonderful dress. This is the image of her. I think she looks fantastic. I think she's always stunning in all of her ACL appearances. She always brings like a really unique outfit. But what do you guys think?
It's a nice dress. I don't know if I'm super crazy about the pattern, but it does look nice on her. So,
yeah.
I'm a fan. All that matters is that on Sunday at the concert, she did a cover of Dreams by Stevie Nicks, and that's all that matters to me.
You're a big Stevie Nicks fan.
Made it a great concert.
Right. Okay, moving on to our next, the next artist, who is Bia. This is her. You know, she's wearing some metallic, I guess like a metallic outfit. She has Bia on her necklace. I think she's stunning. I don't know. I think everyone looks stunning. So maybe you guys are harsher critics than I am. But I don't know. I love this look. Her makeup look really brings it together. But what do you guys think?
I like it too. I think it's something that I would wear maybe at like a concert or if I were performing at ACL. But I really like the metallic look and the top and the bottoms. It's really cute.
Yeah, I feel like if anything, I'm getting like a lot of inspo from these.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, last one. Conan Gray. You know, he has a vest wearing red. I think this look is fantastic.
I think it's a great look for a festival.
Yeah, it's so different. He's wearing the gloves. So let's do a little ranking. Out of those three, which one was your favorite?
I like Bia's.
I'll say Bia.
Bia, okay. I think I like Conan Gray, but they were all fantastic. Hopefully a little bit of inspiration if we're going to ACL this weekend. But thank you for tuning in for more Good Morning Longhorns throughout the week. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Good Morning LH. I'm Andre Muniz. From all of us here at Good Morning Longhorns, have a wonderful Wednesday, and we will see you next week.